Hello, I'm Brian Hammonds. In my travels around the world covering golf on Golf Channel, I'm often asked where I live. When I say Carmel, Indiana, the response is usually, oh, Crooked Stick. You have created a world-famous golf club, something that should make you very proud, especially when you consider just how far you've come in these 50 years. The beautiful, challenging golf course you see today began as a dream of a young couple, an upstart golf course architect named Pete Dye and his wife Alice. Pete, armed with this drawing, went around town hoping to drum up interest.
What we wanted to do, we were actually thinking of building a golf club versus a country club. If there was to be a swimming pool and tennis courts, they were to be located down on the lake, which is down by number 8th hole. It was not to be associated with the club. We wanted a club that was for golfers, and we wanted a golf course that would be challenging for them.
I found some land north of Indianapolis, and I went down to see Bob Sweeney, who was the vice president of the Merchants Bank, and told him I needed money to build a golf course. And he said, well, you have to get 60 people at $6,000, and then he might talk to me. So I ran around town and then finally got 66 people to put up to $6,000, and I went down to see Sweeney, and they had enough money to build the south 9 holes at Crooked Stick.
Although at the time, Crooked Stick wasn't Crooked Stick, the club was still in search of a name.
One of our members, who was a non-golfer, Bob Morgan, the attorney, he was given the assignment of coming up with a name, and he did research on the game of golf, and he found there was a fable about how the name Crooked Stick came about, and so he espoused that one, and everybody jumped at it. Everybody thought it was a damn good idea, because nobody else had an idea like that. So it was unanimously adopted at the first board meeting.
Only 9 holes were open for the first 2 years. Pete Dye built the back 9 first. The front 9 had to wait until more members came aboard. Finally, in the spring of 1967, the front 9 was open for play, and Pete Dye's vision was complete.
Pete's concept of the ground is incredible. It's hard to believe that the original golf course, original land, was 2 absolutely flat 9-hole area of land. There wasn't a hill on it. There wasn't a stream, a little tiny creek, not big enough to be called a creek, and no hills at all. And so it was, and he's bulldozed it. My mental picture of him is driving a bulldozer himself, just to get it right. And he had to do it about 3 times, seems to me. But he had an image, a concept of what he wanted to have.
Now that Crooked Stick was officially open, it didn't take long for membership to swell.
A lot of the members were my age. They were between 35 and 45, and a lot of them were good golfers. And so that's what joined out at Crooked Stick mainly.
The promise was it was going to be a championship club with a limited membership, and it was going to be a golf club on a championship course. And with that promise, I joined.
This club is special because it's made up of members who very much appreciate the history and traditions of the game and enjoy playing a championship golf course and appreciate competition and support competitive golf.
Competitive golf would become an important part of Crooked Stick's history. Word of the quality of the golf course would quickly spread throughout the golf world. And in 1982, Crooked Stick hosted its first big event, the U.S. Junior Amateur, and that would be just the beginning. 9 years later, in 1991, the world became familiar with Crooked Stick, when unknown John Daly overpowered Pete Dye's baby, winning the PGA Championship by 3 shots.
Well, it was a golf course that that time I was hitting a nice high draw. It was perfect for a high draw. It was long, the carries were long, and fortunately for me, I hit my driver exceptionally well that week and putted really, really good. And it didn't play as long for me back then as it did for a lot of the guys, and so that was a big bonus for me. So it was a golf course just perfect for my golf game.
Women's golf also held big events at Crooked Stick. The U.S. Women's Open was held here in 1993. And in 2005, in front of massive crowds, the United States defeated Europe in the Solheim Cup.
Winning Solheim at Crooked Stick was probably the most exciting thing I've done in LPGA golf. Being the captain of such a great team and going to a great golf course, being able to practice there, and it was very exciting. Now, Pete Dye did a great job with that golf course. Some of the golf courses make me crazy, but I really loved that one. But it was great because, like I said, I had such a great team, and to be able to win there was really special.
The best senior players in the world came calling in 2009 when Crooked Stick hosted the U.S. Senior Open, and Fred Funk shot a remarkable 20 under par, winning by 6 shots.
Having my name on a U.S. Open trophy was very special, but probably the biggest thing that week was how well I played that week, and also the support of the crowds. We had about 30,000 people a day, from what I was told, and it seemed like anytime we go to the Midwest, we get those kind of crowds, but it just felt really good to play that well in that big an event.
Another big event was held 3 years later when the BMW Championship came to the Stick, a part of the FedEx Cup playoffs on the PGA Tour, where Rory McIlroy came away the winner.
It's a really nice area. I think Carmel, Indiana is, probably one of the, most, sought after places to live in the States. And the people, couldn't have been nicer. And obviously I'll always have fond memories of it because, I won that week and was on a nice little run at that point in the year. But great golf course. I got to meet Pete Dye for the first time there as well, which was pretty cool. So yeah, good memories.
Those events are only part of what makes Crooked Stick special. Yes, it's the golf course. It's a fabulous golf course. But it's the members, sticking by the same principles the course was founded on 50 years ago.
The guys that started this club, you got to remember, came out of the Depression. All served mostly in the Army, had this great vision of what things should look like, and they started this club based on the game of golf and everything that the great game of golf demands. And I think the strength of Crooked Stick is that we haven't lost our way.
We have one thing, it's golf. And we're dedicated to our concept of a limited play championship course on a golf club. No swimming pools, no tennis courts, it's just golf, and we love golf.
We're not a club for everyone, and occasionally we forget that, but I think we again migrate back to our basic principles and what we were hoping to have here at Crooked Stick.
I wear that logo on my shirt, my golf bag, and my hat, and I'm really proud. It's been a delightful place to be. I'm not sure you can find another facility quite like it in the United States.
The membership, and without a doubt, they're the most, they love golf, they love to practice and work on their game, and they're the most giving people I have ever seen. And I'm talking about they give to golf and they don't expect much back.
Yeah, I think the founding members just, they believed in it and they've just passed that on to the next generation. And one of the exciting things for me as the director of golf here is the fact that we're planning for the future, and the message is clear, and it's exciting to be a part of what we're doing here, what's happened in the past and what's going to happen in the next 50 years.
50 years ago, Crooked Stick was just a dream and some bean fields. Today, it is one of the most recognizable and most vibrant golf clubs in America. Congratulations to those who helped make the dream a reality, and to those who have carried on the great traditions of the club. Happy 50th anniversary, Crooked Stick.
Happy 50th anniversary, Crooked Stick. I miss you and love you. Special memories for me.
I want to wish Crooked Stick a happy 50th anniversary.
Crooked Stick, happy 50th birthday.
Congratulations, Crooked Stick, on your 50th anniversary. You guys got a special place in my heart.